Okay, so here's how I imagine it happened. It was a dark, stormy night in October in 2006, and a cloaked man met Don Garber underneath the Manhattan Bridge. The man said, "Don, I will give you David Beckham, but in return, MLS will forever be cursed in penalty kick shootouts." And Don Garber was like, "Yeah, okay, I mean, sure, of course we'll take David Beckham." Honestly, for David Beckham, that's a pretty good trade. I'd probably make it too. MLS is not just bad at PK shootouts. No, I am convinced they are cursed at penalty kicks. Don't believe me? Fine. Let me show you. I will go through all the PK shootouts for MLS teams over the years. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. 2 stipulations for this. 1, there has to be something up for grabs. Like, there needs to be a trophy on the line. And it doesn't matter how big or small. I mean, the trophy can literally be a McDonald's cup for all I care. But the games do need to mean something. This means the 2011 World Football Challenge between the Galaxy and Man City doesn't count, because that was just a series of friendlies for MLS teams. But the Pan-Pacific Championship does count, because it was a tournament. Technically. I mean, there was only 4 teams, but technically it was a tournament. The second stipulation is that we're only counting international opponents. Turns out MLS does just fine against USL teams in shootouts. Now, I would say this is the complete list. I know I said that I will show you every example. That was a lie, because I know inevitably I'm going to miss a few obscure tournaments. Just let me know in the comments which ones I missed. But first, remember, if you're a fan of MLS or just curious to find out more about the league, please subscribe for more MLS content. And let me know what you want to see a video on in the future. And now, the first shootouts against foreign opponents that I found were in the 1999 CONCACAF Champions Cup. Yeah, this was the tournament before it rebranded as the Champions League. The LA Galaxy lost to Necaxa of Liga MX in the qualifying round 4-3. And then in the same year, my Chicago Fire lost to Alajuelense of Costa Rica in the semifinal 5-4. Now, the reason you're seeing me talk about it and not actual footage of the shootouts is because I couldn't find the footage anywhere. Actually, as it turns out, I wasn't able to find much video on anything about the Champions Cup before 2005, so yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, remember, this is back when MLS had those funky NASL-style run-up PKs, which may have been interesting to watch back in the day, but I'm sure they didn't help when it came to the real thing in competition. In the 2000 CONCACAF Champions Cup, the LA Galaxy would redeem themselves with a shootout win over Real España of Honduras in the quarterfinal. The Galaxy would actually go on to win the Champions Cup that year, although they were a little fortunate not to face any Liga MX teams. Now, as far as the Champions Cup/Champions League is concerned, we'll get to that a little later. 2004 La Manga Cup. Yeah, we're getting real obscure with this video. What's the La Manga Cup? Well, it's a preseason tournament of mostly Scandinavian teams, and sometimes MLS teams would hop in too. I think it's because they have the same schedule as Scandinavian teams. Yep, chalk up another reason why MLS shouldn't move to a winter schedule. Now, the San Jose Earthquakes would go on to lose to Viking FK of Norway in the semifinals in the shootout. But then would go on to defeat Dynamo Kiev in the shootouts in the third place consolation match. So, 1-1 in PK shootouts in 2004? Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, 2-3 in PK shootouts against foreign opposition. That's really not that bad. But now we enter 2007, the Beckham era. And this is when I truly believe MLS becomes cursed in the PK shootout. Hey, remember SuperLiga? Yeah, that tournament was awesome. If you haven't seen my video on it, go check it out. It's one of my favorites. Even if it did get demonetized because of one 10-second clip in the very beginning. If you don't know about SuperLiga, it was basically the Leagues Cup back in the mid to late 2000s, but way cooler. Like, we're talking group stage games and so much drama. In the inaugural SuperLiga, the Dynamo hosted Pachuca in the first semifinal. Earlier that year in the Champions Cup, Pachuca had knocked out the Dynamo in a thrilling extra time series. Now, this was supposed to be revenge. Joseph Nguyen, what the hell was that?
Oh, crap.
In the final, the LA Galaxy would get their shot against Pachuca in the PK shootout. Hey, good thing we got Donovan taking the last kick. Okay, well, at least we still have a bell.
Bruh.
2009 SuperLiga, Chicago Fire. Yeah, they were actually good back then. Taking on Tigres. Wow, another PK shootout in the final, huh? Well, okay. Feeling good about this one, though. We got Blanco, Rolf, Papa, Nyako. Oh, wait, what's this? Papa and Nyako were subbed off? Okay, well, at least we got Mike Banner, damn it, and Justin Mapp, damn it. ...2010 SuperLiga, New England Revolution and Puebla. And what's this? The Revolution win? Without Twellman? It's an absolute miracle! Let's go! Now they just have to beat Morelia in the final. Oh. Ah, hey, at least they won a shootout. Hey, let's backtrack to 2009 for a second. Remember when I mentioned the Pan-Pacific Championship? Yeah, well, the LA Galaxy were in the final in 2009 against the Suwon Blue Wings of the K-League. That's the South Korean League. And it didn't even make it to 5 kicks. Galaxy lose 4-2. Okay, back to the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Oh, actually, in 2008, the tournament rebranded to the Champions League, so, okay. Back to the CONCACAF Champions League. DC United qualified for the 2009-2010 edition. This despite not even qualifying for the MLS Cup playoffs the season prior. They managed to get into the CCL by winning the US Open Cup. Side note, that's why MLS teams should take the US Open Cup more seriously, because it's the fastest route into the Champions League. But I digress. In the qualifying round against Luis Angel Firpo of El Salvador, DC United went a perfect 5-for-5 in their PK shootouts and actually won. Hey, good job, DC. Look at you go. In the 2013-2014 Champions League quarterfinals, the Goonies, San Jose Earthquakes, took on Toluca of Liga MX. They were able to score the dramatic last-second equalizer in the first leg, which was a habit for this Earthquakes team, but they weren't able to replicate the magic in the second leg and eventually fell in the shootout 5-4. In the 2018 CCL final, you know what? I'm not really ready to talk about that one yet. Just give me some time, okay? 2020 CCL, defending MLS Cup champs Seattle Sounders, matching up with Olympia of Honduras. You know, of all the opening round fixtures, everyone pointed to this one as the most sure thing for MLS. I mean, this was Seattle. They're built for this tournament. They've got the easiest matchup. Okay, never mind. Leagues Cup. Has everyone bought into this tournament yet? No? Well, that's too bad, because we still have to count it. In 2019, MLS went 1-3 against Liga MX in the quarterfinals. And Houston lost to Club America in the 7th round of PKs. But backup keeper Matt Lampson led the way for LA to top Tijuana. Hell yeah! I'll take it. Now, in the most recent PK shootout for an MLS team, the 2021 Leagues Cup match between NYCFC and Pumas missed their first 2 kicks and still managed to beat NYCFC. Okay, come on, City. That's on you. How do you not close that out?
No! Stop it! Stop it!
Dude, even the MLS All-Star team, couldn't figure out how to win a shootout. 2009 against Everton? Yeah, thanks, Tim Howard. 2017 against Real Madrid? Even without Ronaldo. 2018 against Juventus? Even without Ronaldo. Okay. Let's talk about 2018. You cannot convince me otherwise. Toronto FC were the better team. In fact, they were the best team in CONCACAF at the time. And you might be saying, well, how can I say that? I mean, they didn't even win. Does anyone call the 2010 Colorado Rapids the best team in MLS that year? Yeah. Sometimes the best team doesn't win. Yeah, looking back, they severely underperformed after that CCL run and even ended up missing the 2018 playoffs. I think you can blame that on fatigue after making back-to-back MLS Cup finals and then a CCL final, and also blame management for not finding the right depth pieces in the midfield. Okay, fine, but at the time, they were the best. Sorry, Liga MX fans, TFC were better, which you can't say that happens too often for MLS teams. Marky Delgado, God bless you. I've been there. I've missed the sitter at the end of the game. I literally felt sick to my stomach. I can't even imagine what this guy went through. Once he missed that, I already knew what was coming. I already knew Chivas was going to win this. And when Michael Bradley skied that final PK, I just shut my laptop and sat there in silence for like 10 minutes. Because this was the moment. I mean, all these years of waiting and agony, it all culminated to this perfect storm of a team called Toronto FC. Toronto FC, a team that was destined to take down the Liga MX machine. And they blew it. They blew it just like every MLS team does in the PK shootout.
Not even funny anymore.
So yeah, like I said, cursed. Yeah, I mean, how else can you explain this record of suckage in penalties? It doesn't make sense. The only explanation is that MLS was cursed in PK shootouts. They were cursed until hell yeah! Curse is broken, baby! Let's go!